Right, okay then, I am now doing the Grundstok Thunderer Aetheric Fumigator, which is a interesting little weapon. Looks like some kind of chemical weapon. I'm not exactly sure if it is a chemical weapon, but it definitely looks like one. So let's start off. We need 46 and 48. Yeah, I always tend to find that these guys, you're best off just cutting a little bit further away, because I find it very hard to get my clippers in when they're on the sprue under the arms. There we go. 48, which is a leg, and I'll cut it a bit further from it to begin with, just purely because of the weird positioning of that injection point. And 47, the front of the body. And as you might guess, well, you may not have guessed, but I've been playing Warhammer, Total War Warhammer 3, because we have the absolute pleasure that is the latest update, Thrones of Decay, which absolutely essentially has the Dowie in it, the dwarfs, and oh, what a pleasure it is to have this faction. Just a Slayer engineer comes with Gotrex and Felix as heroes, just simply to begin with. So it literally just starts off with them. Let me just double check. So is it? I always have trouble saying some of these things sometimes, so I need to make sure that I've got this right. So it's Malachi, the engineer slayer, which he has some of the war wacky inventions. Now, it's really good that I'm doing the Caradron right now, because I often say that I feel that the Caradron are kind of like the natural evolution of the Dowie. And the way that the Age of Sigmar is, there's definitely a feeling that there must have been some survivors of the old world. And I'm never certain exactly what happens in the Age of Myth. I know things like Teclis and Tyrion go and rescue elven souls by trapping Slaanesh. I know that the Wood Elves spirits are incorporated into trees, and I just feel like the Caradron overlords, let me just have a check here, are just the natural evolution of where I thought the dwarves would go anyway in the old world. 54, you had some engineers who were playing around with airships, gyrocopters, gyro bombers. So it's lovely to see a faction in Total War Warhammer that feels like they literally might have found a way to up sticks as the world was burning and end up in the realms. Now, whether or not that actually happened, I don't know. And I'm going to say right now, I simply don't care, because it's what I want the story to be. And honestly, I'm a great believer with things like this, where if you don't know, if something's not clearly, if you like something, it makes you happy and it kind of adds to your love of the story, you know what, just accept it as your own headcanon. Anyway, so this is coming together quite easily, which I'm pleased about. Now we need the weapon, which is 55 and 51. As you can see here, it's definitely some kind of what's it called now? Yeah, it's according to this little thing here, it pushes out choking gas. Now, of course, you know, that is a horrible weapon, but it kind of harks back to, you know, concepts such, old hammer, dwarven weapons like flame cannons, like some of the, what they're called now, the iron drakes and things where you're basically propelling something quite horrible. Did I get the right piece out there? I don't think I did. That's not 51. And just double check what I've done there. My brain just went, I shouldn't be talking so much when I'm trying to cut things out. There's 51. I think I'd cut out 41 without looking. It also looks like there are alternate weapons, so if we've got another set of these, you should be able to... Right, what's this? Let me work out how this goes on a second. It's a bit weird. Looks like it goes here. I've just got to work out how it slots on. I think it slots like that. Okay, now we need 50, which is his support arm. 50, yeah, over here. Right, let's get all these attached now. Just looking as well where this pipe goes into that one back there. I don't think I've cleaned that up right enough. Like that, and then I think that's it. We are done on this guy. So here's the Aetheric Fumigator. Again, I'm really liking these guys. I love the Caradrons. They're just exactly where I want. It's exactly what I kind of like. They are dwarves. They've got all the tech and the everything, but so, you know, like, nice to have a different kind of dwarf, not just living in a mine. So there we go. That's the Aetheric Fumigator. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.